think because I'm always good with money, so and then like I'm always good at managing things, and I think I'd be good like with those two things I've like experienced. I think I would be good for treasure. Two with those two things put together.
Okay. What do you think your academic schedule would look like next year?
Not too busy. Like enough to have. I'm pretty sure enough to have like to be able to concentrate on treasure while I'm in school.
Okay, what classes are you gonna have?
Want me to name all of them?
Yeah.
Um, Pre-calc, government, econ, some English class. My teacher, like 2 English classes, and football.
Are they honors or AP, any of them?
No, they're all prep.
How about your extracurriculars?
I'm in TGS, Key Club obviously, and football and wrestling.
Okay, are you gonna run for office position for TGS?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Do you think your sports would conflict at all with Key Club?
Maybe for the first couple of months during school, but after that, I think I'm pretty straight. Like I'll be able to focus on Key Club.
Okay, Wei?
Okay, so as treasurer, you have a lot of responsibility. Not only you have to be honest, you have to be very organized, you have to be good at managing stuff. And okay, here's a scenario. The staff is about to do a big event. Okay, they need an up-to-date record of all the financial records that happen in Key Club. How would you handle it?
Probably like keep it all organized. Probably like keep like a notebook of like everything that's going on. Probably like as a treasurer, I'm probably gonna keep all the money, like every single thing, like a section of every section of money that I get. So like everything was gonna be organized, so I know where everything's at. And yeah.
Here's another scenario question. Say if Key Clubber insists that they pay for something, say a shirt, but it is not in your records and they cannot show you a receipt. How do you deal with that situation?
Probably just ask the other leaders, see if it's true that it's their shirt. If it's probably there won't be like any other way to prove that's their shirt and they paid for it, other than getting like other people like tell me that it's either they bought it or they didn't. So just witnesses, yes.
But you're the treasurer, so you're the only one who touches the money, so the other officers wouldn't necessarily know. So, I'm the person saying, hey, where's my shirt? I paid for it. Where's my shirt?
How would you resolve it peacefully?
Peacefully? Probably just feel like, I'll get back to you on that, and don't worry about it. I'll just, it's kind of suspicious, and just be even handed to him, and or the person, and won't even be, I won't put them on the spot, as in, you stole that thing, or you didn't pay for it. I'll just, be able to go up to them, just, be that if you paid for it, then, if you didn't pay for it, then you should obviously come up to us and tell us that you didn't pay for it. Try to get, the honesty out of them. If not, then probably just find a different way to get it out of them.
As a member of staff, you have to be a leader. So can you tell me a specific time when you showed leadership?
Probably in wrestling.
What happened?
And, I was technically a leader for that specific group, and I had to explain to them everything, every step of the way, how to do it, and all the difficulties, all the easy way out, and the different ways, the hard ways and the easy ways, and loopholes to get out of it. And in wrestling, it's you have to be smart the whole entire time. So you gotta know how to manage everything. You gotta think while you're doing it. So I taught them how to be time efficient, have be just meet with everything.
What are your personal goals that you want to achieve for next year for Key Club?
Probably get as much hours or more hours, be more involved, come to like meetings more, like be more like, since this year I was kind of lazy, so I'm probably gonna be like more involved, like come to be more interactive with the other leaders, the people, and probably just be more like into it.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to improve in the club itself?
Probably just like be more on top of things, cause like I went to a couple of RC events and like they were like saying that we need to pay more attention about like signing people in and like stuff like that. Just like make sure those are like done before we actually let people get into the community service. And probably like I went to a couple of meetings and a lot of people were like really noisy and stuff, so like be more strict and like more like on topic, get to the point, and then we can just goof off later.
Okay. So what does community service mean to you?
Just helping out the people and like doing stuff for the people around us, like the needy.
Okay. Also, what makes you different from all the other candidates that's running for this position? What makes you stand out?
I would say that I'm probably a lot more like outgoing and more like I can communicate a lot easier than the other people that are running. And I think that because not to sound like all cocky and anything, but like I know that if I put my mind to it, I can be probably one of the hardest workers like in Key Club.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Actually, how good are you with computer softwares like Microsoft, Word, Publisher?
I'm actually pretty good at it because as of right now, I just learned in a computer class, so I like know basically every single step.
Okay, so let's say if you keep all your records on the computer that you have, and one day your computer just dies, there's no way of fixing it, and all your records are on it. What can you do to prevent that from happening?
Keep on top of make sure, just keep like on top of my computer, make sure there's nothing happening to it, and just.
Well, you can't predict these things, so what if there's a blackout and it erased everything on your computer? How would you prevent this?
Or like, how would you prevent your information from being erased? Because there are other ways besides maintaining your computer.
Like, okay, if it's just a blackout, then obviously I'm just gonna like have it like saved like an auto save or something like
Yeah,
that.
but what if it just deletes?
What
It's
if
just
they
like imagine
break
that, like-
into your house and
like-
stole your computer?
Like computer crashes or something.
Yeah, it crashes.
Then I probably
To prevent this from happening.
to prevent it,
And loss of information.
probably keep like a notebook too, not just a computer. Probably keep a notebook and like have a different computer because I have multiple computers at home, so I can just like put on multiple computers my email. Probably my phone too.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to tell us that you were unable to tell us during the interview?
No.
Do you have any questions? Okay.
I have one more question for you actually. Do you know what a requisition is?
A requisition?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Any more questions, Wade?
No. Okay.
Okay. Pick someone on staff.
Huh?
Pick someone on staff.
It's not Benson sitting at this table.
He's on staff.
Peggy?
Oh.
Can you please declare your undying love for Peggy? You can use motions, gestures, you can kneel down, you know.
Declare your undying love for Peggy.
Pretend like you're absolutely in love with her and you're trying to win her over.
It's a standard.
Get closer.
You can.
We mean like as in something like if I was gonna
Imagine-
You're Romeo, she's Juliet. Declare your undying love for her.
Just put
Go,
the
just
love
go.
of your life's face on her.
I love you, I wanna be with you for the rest of my life.
And?
Would you marry me?
You're not me. No, I'm kidding. Okay,
All right,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Alright.
Your brother's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Stop me.
They always choose you.
I know. It's because I'm a
It's
Pokemon.
probably because he knows you best.
Because everyone knows me best.
Oh my gosh, Peggy, when you said like, what are you laughing for? You know, this is an interview. I was like, oh my god, I feel so
No, he got really nervous. No, because like it's supposed to be professional,
Yeah.
but hey, I gave
feel
him
like
a-
maybe we laugh too much.
alright.
I want to say, he is really experienced with events and events. I know he goes to a lot of events. I
Just
feel
this
like,
interview.
okay, I feel like we had to push a lot out of him, especially for that whole like backup
Yeah.
information. I think we almost made the answer obvious.
Yeah, we
like,
made it really.
I think we should have. I think like the correct answer would have been like have it online, like some kind of online thing.
Or even like an external hard drive or a USB.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like we had to push him for it. He didn't really seem too engaging to me, to be honest. I don't know. His answers were alright. I don't think. I'm not sure about his leadership. He admitted that he was lazy. I guess it's good to tell the truth. I gave him a 2 overall.
Alright.
Did you write numbers on
You
here?
know what?
Should we?
It really bothered me that he said, I'm not going to be free for the first couple of months. It's kind of like, I don't think he understands how busy it really is. He does understand that you need management and you need good with money and be organized. All of that. But also, I forgot exactly why I wrote this down, but from something he wrote, he said, he's like, oh, it was for the scenario. He was like, oh, just don't worry.
Listen in.
It was like about the
Something about
shirt.
money,
Oh yeah.
He was just like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry.